In the heart of Europe, where the spotlight often falls on nations like France, Italy, or Germany, lies a country that quietly radiates its own kind of brilliance. While others chase the glamour of crowded capitals and postcard-perfect landmarks, this land remains humbly authentic, a place where history whispers through old cobblestone streets, and modern life flows with effortless grace. Often overlooked, sometimes misunderstood, it stands as one of the continent's best-kept secrets, a nation that has endured storms, rebuilt from ashes, and learned to shine without noise. Some may call it ordinary, others may never have thought to visit at all. But if you pause, look closer, and listen beyond the stereotypes, you'll see a place unlike anywhere else, waiting quietly to be discovered. Stretching from wind-swept coastlines to rolling mountain ranges, this country unfolds like a living canvas painted in contrasts. To the north, the air carries the scent of the sea, calm, cold, and infinite, while the south rises in waves of green hills and ancient forests that seem untouched by time. Its land area spans just over 300,000 square kilometers, home to nearly 38 million people. Yet it never feels crowded. The rhythm here is balanced, between motion and stillness, between city and countryside. In the bustling capital, trams glide past historic facades, and riverside cafes hum with quiet conversation. But drive just 30 minutes beyond the city lights, and the noise fades into birdsong, fields of gold, and the steady breath of open space. Villages still keep their wooden churches, their folk songs, and their unhurried pace, while cities pulse with youth, innovation, and art. The seasons shape life here too. Harsh winters that forge resilience, soft springs that invite renewal, radiant summers, and melancholy autumns that turn the forests into gold. This is a land that breathes, deeply, calmly, proudly, carrying both the weight of its history and the quiet confidence of its people. The story of this nation is not written in comfort, but in courage. For centuries, it stood at the crossroads of empires, conquered, divided, erased from maps, yet never from memory. Kings rose and fell, borders shifted like sand, and wars swept across its plains. There were times when the flag disappeared, when its language was forbidden, when hope seemed to fade into silence. And yet, from that silence, the heartbeat of the people never stopped. Generations were born into struggle but raised on pride, the belief that no invader could truly own their spirit. Villages rebuilt after every fire, songs returned after every ban, and faith endured through every loss. They carried their homeland not just in their passports, but in their hearts. They could be occupied, as one poet wrote, but never conquered. That line became a truth, a national pulse that outlived every empire that tried to claim them. Today, the monuments, the music, and the very way people speak still echo with that resilience. This is not merely a history of survival. It is a lesson in rebirth. The heart of this nation has been broken many times, but it has never ever stopped beating. They say that if you wish to understand the soul of a nation, look into the eyes of its women. Here, those eyes tell stories of endurance, warmth, and quiet strength. The women of this land are not only admired for their beauty, but for the depth that beauty carries. There is something timeless about them, a mixture of elegance and resilience, born from centuries of struggle and rebirth. Their features often reflect the country itself, a blend of northern calm and southern warmth. Fair skin kissed by cold winters, eyes that mirror the lakes and forests, smiles shaped by both hardship and hope. Yet beyond appearances lies a deeper charm. Intelligence, kindness, and a fierce sense of independence balanced with grace. In the past, they held families together, while wars tore the nation apart. Today, they lead businesses, universities, and cultural movements, proving that strength and softness can coexist. Traditional dresses, once worn in village festivals, now appear proudly on city streets as symbols of heritage, not nostalgia. They are mothers, artists, scholars, dreamers, each one carrying a piece of their nation's light. And through them, the spirit of this country continues to move. Gentle, radiant, and unbreakably alive. Once a land scarred by war and poverty, today this nation stands as one of Europe's most dynamic success stories. Its transformation is nothing short of remarkable. From rebuilding shattered cities to becoming a modern powerhouse of innovation, production, and resilience. Industry remains the backbone of its economy. Automobiles, electronics, and home appliances built here now travel far beyond its borders, reaching markets across Europe, Asia, and even the Americas. Agriculture, too, thrives. The fertile plains producing world-class apples, grains, and dairy that feed millions and fill supermarket shelves around the globe. Yet this progress is not built on factories alone. The country has embraced technology, with startups in clean energy, robotics, and AI redefining what it means to be post-industrial. Once dependent on aid, it now exports not only goods, but knowledge. Engineers, designers, and entrepreneurs shaping the future of Europe's digital economy. Through all this, it has managed to keep inequality relatively low and wages steadily rising, ensuring that growth feels tangible for ordinary citizens. This is a nation that proves success doesn't have to be loud to be powerful. Its rebirth is not a miracle. It's the result of grit, education, and an unwavering belief that tomorrow can always be built better than yesterday. Culture here is not something locked in museums. It lives, breathes, and dances through every street and season. Festivals light up the calendar, blending centuries-old traditions with youthful energy. In spring, villages bloom with folk dances and flower wreaths. Summer brings open-air concerts, where violins meet electronic beats under starry skies. Autumn harvest festivals fill the air with laughter, cider, and the scent of roasted apples. And in winter, Christmas markets glow with warm lights, wooden toys, and the comforting smell of cinnamon. Religion remains a deep root in this nation's identity. Churches still ring their bells every Sunday. Yet modern life has allowed new branches to grow. Faith is no longer forced, it's chosen. As one local saying goes, religion is the root, but freedom is the branch. The result is a society that honors tradition while embracing progress. Everyday life flows between these two worlds, old and new. Cafes buzz with conversation, art districts showcase bold murals, and the nightlife hums with a rhythm both modern and soulful. Young people here are creative, connected, and proud, shaping a culture that is confident without arrogance. In every laugh, melody, and mural, you can feel it, the pulse of a nation alive with both memory and possibility. Living here feels like stepping into a painting that changes with every season. In spring, the air is soft and full of renewal. Tulips burst through the soil, rivers swell, and church bells echo across awakening towns. Summer arrives with long golden days by the lakes, children laughing in meadows, and sunsets that seem to last forever. Autumn drapes the forests in gold and crimson, while the scent of freshly baked bread drifts from open windows. And winter, cold, silent, yet comforting, wraps the country in white, where candlelight flickers against frosted glass. The countryside tells stories of time itself. Old wooden cottages surrounded by endless fields, castles standing guard on distant hills, and winding roads that lead to quiet lakes mirrored in perfect stillness. The sound of church bells in the morning, the rhythm of footsteps on cobblestone streets, the hush of snow at night, all form a kind of poetry that lives in everyday moments. Here, life moves slower, more thoughtfully. People greet each other on narrow village roads, share coffee under chestnut trees, and watch the seasons unfold like chapters in a story they never tire of reading. This is what it feels like to truly belong somewhere timeless. This is a land of humble yet unbreakable people, a nation that has endured, evolved, and learned to shine in quiet strength. Every corner tells a story. Every face reflects both resilience and grace. It is not the loudest country in Europe, nor the richest, but perhaps that is its greatest beauty. A place where peace and purpose still walk hand in hand. If you're searching for a country that is both beautiful and calm, yet alive with opportunity, this might just be the one. A place to breathe, to belong, and to begin again. Thank you for joining this journey, for seeing beyond the headlines and into the heart of a nation that deserves to be seen. Until our next adventure, stay curious, keep exploring, and never stop discovering the world's hidden gems.